Hey everyone, I need your attention right now. This is urgent, so let's dive straight in. We live in a fast-paced world where information is constantly bombarding us. Sometimes we come across something that demands immediate action, and today that's exactly what I'm talking about. When you feel that urgency, whether it's about a personal matter, a project at work, or even a social issue that needs addressing, don't hesitate. You have the power to make a difference, and every moment counts. First and foremost, prioritize clarity. When urgency strikes, it's easy to get overwhelmed. Take a step back and identify the key points you need to address. What is the core issue? What are the actionable steps you can take right now to tackle it? Write them down if you have to. Next, communicate effectively. If you need to rally others to your cause or simply inform them about what's going on, be concise and direct. Use your voice confidently. People will respond better when they see your passion and commitment. And remember, urgency doesn't mean chaos. Stay organized and focused on your goal. Break it down into manageable tasks. Tackle them one by one. This way, you maintain control over the situation without getting lost in the noise. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of community. Share your message widely, be it through social media or face-to-face conversations. You never know who might resonate with your urgency and join you in taking action, so let's not waste any more time. If something is weighing on you or requires immediate attention, act now. Your voice matters, and together we can create real change. Thanks for listening. Let's get to work. Pause now, my child. I have called your spirit away from the world's ceaseless clamor, from the relentless flow of daily concerns. This moment is not by chance. It is a holy summons. You are attentive now because my timeless presence reaches out to you. I, who breathed life into your innermost self, have hushed the world's den to speak to your heart, to lead you back to your destined way. Listen intently, my beloved one, for what I reveal holds profound significance for your journey. You have felt it, haven't you? The opposing force grasped this reality long before you did. This is why resistance has confronted you from your earliest moments. Why sensations of being overlooked have accompanied you. Why aloneness has frequently been your partner. However, what appeared as tribulation was truly a protection. Stop lessening the weight of this moment. You cannot dismiss this casually. This is not a period for delay, for bargaining, or for excuses. At this very instant, the invisible domain approaches you, prompting, do not bypass this. Each night of wakefulness, every lonely tear, every moment of betrayal you encountered, all served as readying. You were fortified through challenges because those unready cannot carry significant duties. You may not feel equipped, my child, but that is frequently how it is. If you could achieve this purely by your own might, it would not originate from me. Hear me, my beloved. Your purpose carries enduring weight. This is why you feel this profound pressure. This is why the resistance intensifies as you approach complete yielding. The opposing force cannot permit you to comprehend your genuine self. But now the invisible veil is separating. Your insight is sharpening. You are beginning to understand what I have perpetually known about you. This is your season of insight, and I await your response. Do not view this as simply another message, another fleeting idea. This is my voice encountering your current truth. To dismiss it is to put aside the future I designed for you. To embrace it is to step onto the course I laid out. I summon you now, my precious one, to harmonize your spirit. Direct your attention from what diverts you, from the untruths of insignificance, from the illusions that declare you are ordinary. If your deepest self echoes this reality, then confirm it with your actions. This is where I witness your response. Take your position not at a later date, not when conditions simplify, but in this present instant. A postponed answer is a rejection. My cherished one, I ask you to show your understanding, to recognize my involvement. Do it precisely here, precisely now. This is not a trivial concern. This is not a decision you can postpone. This is the road to vigor or decay, to insight or darkness, to meaning or collapse. The invisible realm watches, the shadows quake, and you are making your choice. While others found comfort in conformity, you held a gravity, a discernment in your look, and an inner calm that communicated volumes silently. Even in your younger years, there were periods you perceived your distinctness, though you could not express it. While others veered toward less significant ways, you felt a directing presence pulling you aside. When you tried to deviate from your genuine purpose, chances disappeared, connections altered, and occurrences led you back to the appointed course. That was not simple coincidence. It was my pledge in action, my child. You did not understand why you frequently felt isolated. Teachers overlooked your capacities, associates left, and sometimes even those nearest to you did not truly grasp you. However, this experience of being separated was not a punishment. It was a defense. Those who departed could not travel the road I had laid out for you. They were not suited for the distinct journey you were meant to undertake. To keep you whole, I allowed certain routes to shut, guaranteeing you would not surrender your genuine purpose to fit in with those who did not appreciate your worth. Consider, my child, how often you persevered through what appeared unconquerable. How many narrow escapes, sicknesses, betrayals, and serious threats came near you. Yet you persist. This reality is not limited to far-off times. It speaks directly into your own life story. Have you noticed how your path has frequently felt restricted, almost held back, while others seem to proceed without boundaries? You often perceived limits on your choices. You tried to step into appealing directions, but an invisible power consistently barred it. The feeling of confinement you endured was not an obstacle, but a distinct direction. I was directing you away from danger and toward your genuine purpose. You learned to depend on me when no one else genuinely understood you. While others found their confidence in public praise, you uncovered your fortitude in silent seclusion. Many sought the acclaim of others, but you, my child, learned patience in quiet spaces. The seasons spent away from public view were never wasted. They formed the very core of what will last forever. You are not behind, my cherished one, nor have you been forgotten. Every still moment was part of my design. Each detour was a deliberate turn toward your ultimate calling. While others celebrated swift, visible achievements, you were establishing deep foundations. A structure built without solid groundwork may rise quickly, but it crumbles when fierce winds blow. This describes you deeply set, securely held, and preserved. The hopes you carried as a young one, the uncommon understanding that emerged even in your youth, the way you perceived what others missed. These were clear signs. This is why opposition met you so fiercely and so soon. But listen closely, my precious one. What aimed to silence your voice has, in fact, refined it. What sought to bury your spirit has actually made you stronger. You carry a story etched in the marks you bear. And these marks are undeniable proof that my hand has never left you. Now, as you reflect, can you see the pattern? Every element, every shift, every moment of sorrow was leading you to this very point. My child, you are not a chance occurrence, nor an error, nor unseen. You are designated. Embrace this truth and let it settle deep within your spirit. You have faced struggles no one else witnessed. My beloved one, heaven has recorded every plea, every hidden ache, every silent question. Others saw only the surface, but I observed the very depths of your being. Your tears did not signify frailty. Your persistence revealed your might. Many would have crumbled under the pressures you bore. Yet you remained standing even if barely. You survived betrayals that cut deeply. You endured rejections that whispered falsehoods about your worth. You pressed on through a loneliness that felt overwhelming. Your hidden conflicts sharpened you. From them you learned steadfastness, adaptability, and above all to lean on me. When others left, when aid disappeared, when no earthly solace could lighten your load, you found me, the one who always remains. You need to view your marks differently, my child. They do not indicate defeat. They bear witness to your perseverance. They show that what aimed to ruin you was unable to prevail. Hardship thought it had quieted your voice. Yet you remain. Those who turned against you believed you would not mend. Yet you continue to breathe, to advance, to hold your ground. Your continued presence in this moment serves as a strong testament. My beloved, do you remember the times you uttered quiet pleas that only I perceived? The times you pleaded for strength just to navigate the day. My domain responded to those requests, even if you did not discern it at the time. The strength you believed was your own was actually my grace sustaining you. You did not succumb to your grief's heavy burden because my hand upheld you. Sometimes the most intense struggles occur in the unseen. You offered smiles through pain. You uplifted others while inwardly broken. You bore unseen loads. And all these experiences have readied you for a wider reach. Now hear this carefully, my precious child. The period of hidden conflicts was not a conclusion. It was the readying for your revealed purpose. Beloved, pause and consider. If I sustained you through everything you have already endured, what makes you think I would abandon you now? And now, in this moment, as an act of affirmation, I invite you to declare, I stand firm. Speak it boldly. Proclaim it openly. You remain steadfast, and you are growing in might beyond all previous measure. There comes a moment when my boundless compassion reaches a threshold. This is not spoken to instill baseless fear, but to awaken you to the seriousness of your choices. My patience is vast, my affection immeasurable, my sympathy enduring. Many stumble here, my child, thinking a pause brings no harm, but truly it holds great risk. You have known these soft nudges, my beloved one, moments when your inner sense awoke, when you recognized my presence guiding you, when an unspoken thought urged, change your direction. Now these are not stray ideas, my child. They are threads of rescue. My deep care for you remains, my child, but there comes a boundary where it will not forever strive against a closed will. Think of a lantern whose glow is fading. The oil is near, but if it's never refilled, the brightness will vanish. Delay caused their inner light to lessen. This is the peril of not taking my summons seriously. You are not meant to drift without purpose, my child. Your path is not one of constant hesitation before action. My boundless mercy is always yours, my child. But do not take it for granted. To hesitate at the edge of choice is dangerous. A single extra moment might guide you far from the way I have prepared. Yet even in this solemn time, my child, expectation glows strong. To sense a profound urging is not a sign of fault. It shows that I have not pulled my closeness from you. The very truth that these thoughts echo within you confirms my reach is still offered. The chance has not passed, my child. The summons still sounds, but such invitations do not last forever. They lessen when a spirit hardens. I speak to you with complete plainness, my beloved. This is why my essence presses upon you now. Not in days to come. The strong impulse is not to govern you, my child, but to extend my gentle keeping. Consider your path until now, my cherished child. How many times have I kept you safe from damage? How often might events have gone astray, yet my hidden direction averted them. These were not simply chance happenings. They were woven displays of my concern and soft cautions. Still, with each deed of my mercy, my child, there is a silent hope. The more I have watched over you, the stronger the invitation to heed my sound. Do not confuse my enduring nature for indifference, my child. When I hold back, it is not a lapse of memory. It is a looking forward to your agreement. But if that agreement never comes, my child, my pause will end, and that quiet can bring serious outcomes. This is why my utterance comes to you presently clear and urgent. Do not overlook this instant. The edge where you find yourself is true, my child, but just as true as the reach I extend. I never reveal a danger without also showing a way to security. The road to liberation is plain, my child, but you must walk it on your own. No bearer of news can force you, my beloved one. No mentor can decide this for you. The choice rests in your inner self, my child, and all above observes for your answer. Let these utterances sink deep inside you. Their aim is not to weigh you down, my child, but to rouse you. If you sense unease, my beloved, let that sensation bring you nearer to me, not drive you apart. If you feel a weight, my child, let it lead you to a quiet surrender. My mercy is still here, my child. My favor still calls, but this window of chance will not last forever. You hold such insight, my child, because you are listening to me. Keep your inner self open and willing, my beloved one, for a yielding spirit is where your life's genuine course begins. Guard against delay, my child, for this is why my essence keeps moving within your spirit, my child, urging you to advance, to confirm, to act. Yet understand this crucial point, my cherished one. To remain passive is itself a form of reply. To ignore my invitation is to reply with a no. This is why my essence moves so strongly within you today, my child, because I am pressing you. Do not delay. Answer right now, and here your part becomes clear, my beloved one. Not through elaborate speech, nor intricate phrases, but by a plain statement that echoes within your soul and throughout the spiritual domain. I will is the lasting sign of that same inner willingness. When you speak those two words, my child, you are doing more than just saying yes. You are bringing all of yourself into harmony with my plan. You are stating to me, my speech, my deeds, my moments, my tomorrows, they belong to you, and you are announcing to any opposing power, your grasp is loosened. I will not give in to fear. I do not lessen the power of simple statements, my child. Great challenges have been met with even fewer words. The strength of my presence responds not to the abundance of your speech, my child, but to the deep conviction of your willingness. A simple declaration from your heart, I will, possesses a profound influence beyond your current understanding. My beloved, I see the quiet battle within you. That moment of pause is real. Forces that stand against you will suggest this is minor. It will pass. You can always address it later. Yet these are false suggestions designed to divert you from this crucial instant. The path to release is simple. Speak your willingness now. It may not transform every detail immediately, but it unfailingly signals the start of something new. My gaze rests upon you, my child. My essence stirs within your being. The invitation has been given. The true inquiry is if you will answer and grasp this truth, my beloved one. Your true course is not dictated by your feelings, but by your conscious decisions. You might not sense complete readiness, yet your firm resolve is all that is needed. The weight you carry, the continuous resistance you feel, the exhaustion that sometimes makes you doubt your capacity to go on. These are all indicators that something truly momentous is unfolding. Shadows do not fight against what is insignificant. When times are hard, my cherished child, and your way feels obstructed, this friction is not a mark of defeat, but of progress. Yet I have equipped you to navigate these very times. This is why some difficulties appear far greater than any earthly explanation can cover. People may act in particular ways, circumstances may turn difficult, but the actual struggle is hidden. And because it is hidden, it calls for my divine power to conquer. Every difficulty you have encountered, every strenuous season you have endured has been sharpening your inner self, preparing you to remain steadfast and perceptive for what is to come. Still in this contention, my beloved, you are never by yourself. My being accompanies you, and my might operates for your benefit. The silent requests you have made in exhaustion have been heard, not always by instantly removing difficulties, but by granting a lasting resilience that affirms my constant concern for you. That very inner might served as evidence that I had not forsaken you. Bearing these experiences in solitude is burdensome, and this is precisely why fellowship with others is so crucial. One person might feel exposed, but when you unite, your combined essence transforms into a potent influence. Every gesture of mutual aid is like reinforcing a shield around each of you. And yes, there is an even more profound means to guarantee that these truths continue to touch lives. These utterances, which offer solace and insight, are upheld by the benevolent spirits of those who trust in their importance. Should these insights have moved you, consider joining those who help illuminate the path for others, not from a sense of duty, but from a sincere desire to contribute to something lasting and meaningful. Your open-handedness ensures that these guiding declarations intended to awaken hearts globally stay within reach. When you emanate truth, you demonstrate that adverse forces hold no enduring sway. While its full importance may not yet be clear, this is a hallowed instant, a decisive shift in your progression. Now I call you to align more completely with my design to confirm your dedication through a tangible act of faith. This is not some random occurrence or a simple conviction. It is an action ordained by me. Just as specific marks in ancient texts conveyed meaning beyond their face value, signifying covenants, tests, or culminations, so too I now present you with a figure that bears deep meaning. Its essence is not in the digit itself, but in the affirmation it embodies. Do not dismiss this inner call. I am asking you not just to hear but to respond with deeds, for conviction without outward demonstration stays incomplete. When you take this step, you are validating what your deepest self already knows to be true. My child, think of this as a solemn promise you make to yourself and to me. My commitment to you is always present, but your agreement brings it to life in your world. This step you take, visible to me, becomes a clear signpost in your journey, a memory of the instant your heart turned from uncertainty to a steady resolve. I am calling you to advance right now. Do not wait for everything to feel perfect or for every worry to disappear. Come forward exactly as you are. For your willingness to answer is what unlocks the way ahead. This is why I ask you to make a definite move, even a small meaningful one. So take a moment now and let this understanding sink deep within you. You are at a point of immense spiritual importance, and your choice here will echo far beyond this present time. Do not lessen its impact. My gaze rests upon you, my child. My essence stirs within you, and your innermost self already knows. Now let your deeds show what your heart perceives. Speak 2:22 and let it be your holy promise, your inner certainty, your divine agreement. And once you do, know that this is not an end but a new beginning. A way will reveal itself before you, my beloved, and you will feel its presence in ways you cannot yet fully comprehend. These days are crucial for your journey. Your tomorrow is shaped by these decisions, and this very instant is a call from me, clear in its arrival. There arrives a season when what was concealed is brought into the open. Your life has already offered hints of this, my child. When you discern the true intentions in others, when relationships you leaned on lost their strength, when chances that seemed bright turned out to be deceptive. Though these unveilings caused pain, each one had a reason, for your authentic course cannot be traveled with mistaken ideas. It requires clear vision, a sincere spirit, and an honest grasp of what is real. You have observed this recurring theme, my beloved. Connections that once brought comfort gradually grew distant. Prospects that seemed helpful carried hidden burdens. Those who promised loyalty revealed envy beneath their words. This was not by chance. It was my hand unveiling the truth so you might perceive with clarity. For if the illusion had stayed, you might have relied on what would betray you, hoped in what would let you down, or walked ways that would cause hurt. These truths may feel heavy, my child, but they are undeniable. The human heart, when apart from me, can trick itself. And so I, in my mercy, expose what is concealed around you, not to inflict suffering, but to protect you. It is hard to watch a friend turn into an opponent, to see a promise broken, to learn someone you trusted had hidden reasons. This brings sorrow, leaves scars, yet it teaches. Each time a hidden layer is removed, it reminds you to anchor your being not in other people, nor in worldly opportunities, nor in human approval, but only in me. For I alone see with perfect clarity love without limit and remain constant when everything else disappears. Remember moments of sadness, my precious child. What appeared to be a rejection was often a redirection for your good. When someone left your side, I was preparing space for more fitting connections. When a possibility dissolved, I was shielding you from what would have held you captive beyond others. True nature's becoming visible, your own spirit is also brought to light. Sometimes I allow you to perceive your inner being with greater sharpness. This makes you humble, my beloved, but it is necessary, for I cannot favor what is not real. I lift the disguises you wear, even to yourself, so you can stand authentically before me. Let this truth settle deeply within your core, my child. Deception does not always show itself plainly, can appear appealing. Utter spiritual words mimic virtue. That is why sharp discernment is crucial. And sharp discernment is refined by remaining close to me. The more time you spend in my nearness, the quicker you will recognize misleading whispers. The more you take in my wisdom, the easier it becomes to identify what is not true. Do not reject this season of unveiling, my cherished one. Yes, it feels vulnerable. Yes, it can make you feel unsteady, but it is freedom. With every truth revealed, a weight is lifted. Every falsehood brought to light means one less tie binding you. Each connection that was not genuine now broken brings you closer to your true reason for being. There is also strength in understanding that not everyone is intended to journey with you for your whole life. To desire lastingness from what was intended to be brief is to invite sorrow. The quicker you release, the more truly free you become. What appears complete in shadow reveals its true nature when my light shines clearly upon it. This journey, though it may feel difficult, is vital for revealing what genuinely resides within you, bringing true understanding. I am preparing you, my child, for a significant task. Such a calling requires a steadfast foundation. If I have removed things you leaned on, it is because I intend to establish you on solid ground. If I have shown you what is not real, it is because your true purpose is drawing near. What I am readying for you cannot be given to those who would misuse it. So I safeguard it by guiding them elsewhere. Let go of the old coverings. Do not cling to what I have brought to light. Do not chase after what I have already moved away. Trust this revealing even when it causes unease. For I who perceive all things am leading you into what is true, and truth sets you free. You are being refined, clarified, and made ready. While this may seem like losing something, it is truly gaining. Each layer removed sharpens your inner vision. Each false front taken away refines your insight, and with clear sight and a peaceful spirit, you will step confidently into the future I have for you. This power is strengthened in quiet times. It is built through communication with me, sharpened by following my direction, and proven in struggles no one else sees. You have been in preparation even when you were unaware. With such influence comes a sacred responsibility. Your true standing is weakened when your devotion is divided. This is why I have been refining your spirit, removing what pulls you away, shaping your deepest desires. I am preparing you to carry significant responsibilities without failing. You cannot take your true standing lightly. As your understanding of it grows, so does your responsibility for its application. There are moments, my precious one, when you may question your worth, when past mistakes seem to overshadow your victories. But hear this: your true influence isn't earned by being flawless, but given through yielding to me. I choose those who are not without imperfections so that my strength is clearly shown. Do not let regret keep you silent. Do not let errors from yesterday convince you that your rightful place has been lost. That same divine essence lives within you. Begin to perceive yourself as I do. You are not simply persisting. You are undergoing a profound change. You have noticed the quiet promptings. Sense the gentle urgings. Observe the clear signs. Yet now my presence calls more distinctly. Answer. My invitation is not a quiet suggestion. It demands a clear reply. You have been moved, brought to awareness, called to attention, and I am awaiting your response. My beloved child, your unique purpose isn't built on your past accomplishments, your perfect behavior, or your successes. It is firmly rooted in my plan and my boundless grace. That is why your reasons for hesitation cannot remove you from this path. If I have chosen you, I have already considered your imperfections. This is why my spirit continues to impress upon your inner being, my child, prompting you to move, to speak, to engage. That is why my spirit moves so powerfully within you today. Because I am saying, do not wait, respond now. And this is where your role is crucial. Not through elaborate speeches or complex phrases, but with a straightforward statement that echoes both within your spirit and in the spiritual domain. Speak this affirmation. I will. What makes these words so important? My child, these few words, I will, carry immense significance. They are far more than a simple statement. They represent a deep surrender of your spirit. This declaration is a powerful affirmation that sweeps away uncertainty and perceived limits. When you speak "I will," you are not just giving your consent. You are bringing your inner self into perfect alignment with the grand design I have for you. You are communicating to me, my voice, my deeds, my moments, my journey ahead, all are offered to you. And to the shadows that seek to bind you, you proclaim your hold is broken. I will not yield to apprehension. I understand the profound strength found in such direct declarations. Crucial turning points have often been determined by even fewer words. My spirit moves not through a multitude of utterances, but through the depth of your readiness to follow. Your simple "I will" holds a greater impact than you currently grasp. My beloved, I recognize the hesitation you sometimes feel. That moment of pause is entirely understandable. The adversary will whisper, "It's unimportant, just a fleeting thought. You can address it later." But these subtle suggestions are deceptions meant to rob you of this vital opportunity. The way to overcome this is clear. Speak it forth immediately. View your "I will" as a key, my child. For a long time, certain passages have remained closed. Paths to clear insight, to inner peace, to substantial progress. You have yearned, anticipated, and pondered when these pathways would become accessible. Yet the mechanism responds not to inaction, but to your compliance. When you make your declaration, you engage that key. When you act in harmony with my purpose, the passage opens wide. And once it opens, you will sense a profound shift. Any burdens will begin to ease. Obscurities will fade. The weight of uncertainty will lift. For aligning with my will always brings clarity. It may not instantly change every circumstance, but it unfailingly marks a new beginning. I am listening. My spirit is active within you. The call has been extended. The true inquiry is if you will answer. So speak it. Declare it. I will. Your response confirms what I have already spoken concerning your life. And remember this, my cherished one. Your true direction is revealed not by your feelings, but by your choices. You may not feel completely ready, but your intention is enough. The intensity of your challenges is not accidental, my child. It is evidence of the spiritual conflict unfolding for your future. You are not merely navigating ordinary difficulties. The strain you experience, the resistance that seems endless, the weight that sometimes makes you question your resolve. These are signs that something far more significant is at play. The shadows do not contend with what poses no threat. The adversary recognizes the importance of your purpose, and so he engages in struggle, hoping to deter you before you fully embrace it. Consider a mighty wind, my beloved child. It tests the strongest structures, yet those built to last stand firm, their foundations proven, their strength revealed. The force you feel pushing against you is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your own powerful movement forward. Confirms you are progressing, that a new path is being established. You are designed to move through these challenges, not to be halted by them. This explains why your struggles feel grander than any worldly explanation can account for. People may act in particular ways. Circumstances may turn difficult, but the actual struggle is hidden. And because it is hidden, it calls for my divine power to conquer. You might ask, why is this my journey? Why does my path seem like a continuous struggle? The answer lies in who you truly are, my beloved. Those meant to stand firm are not prepared in quiet ease. Such impact emerges from the heart of adversity. The struggles concerning your path are precisely what ensure you will be strong, resilient, and unwavering when your purpose unfolds. Yet in these struggles you are not alone. My presence strives with you and for you. The pleas you uttered in weariness have been answered in subtle ways, not always with immediate relief, but with the inner fortitude to persist. That very strength was proof that I had not abandoned you, my beloved. To carry this weight by yourself is too burdensome. This is why shared commitment is essential. A single individual can be overwhelmed, but many united become an unstoppable force. Every small act of mutual support is like standing firmly alongside another on their journey. And yes, my child, there is a profound way to ensure this truth continues to reach others. Just as those on a mission were sustained by those who shared their conviction, so too does this guidance continue because of those who choose to contribute. A gift, whatever its size, provides nourishment for this work. It is sustenance in the hands of those who carry my words, allowing understanding to touch more hearts. If this insight has moved you, consider becoming one who helps ensure its availability for others. Not from a sense of duty, but as a contribution to an enduring aim. Think of a guiding light, my precious one. When it shines brightly and unimpeded, it illuminates the path for many. Your support helps clear any shadows, allowing this source of wisdom to reach countless souls. Remain steadfast in this guidance, not drifting back into uncertainty, but walking consistently in my truth. For a long time, you have been in a season of unseen growth, prepared in quiet struggles that no one else witnessed. You have journeyed through barren stretches and deep valleys, unaware that each step was etching resilience into your very being. But now, my child, you stand at a crucial turning point. This is no ordinary transition. It is a moment of profound change between who you once were and who you are destined to become. Such junctures are powerful. They are not for hesitation. They are for decisive action. They call for a decision. They ask for boldness. For once you cross this threshold, you will not revert to your past self. My beloved, the silent decision you embrace within your being to truly accept what I offer marks a profound turning point. It shows your movement from doubt to firm conviction. I have tenderly led you to this precise instant, my child, a clear sign of my constant
love. This very moment carries great weight. It is a distinct call to proceed immediately. Do not wait for everything to feel perfect, my precious one, nor for all apprehension to fade. Advance exactly as you are, for it is by your readiness to heed my direction that the next part of your journey opens up. When those words leave your spirit, my child, a quiet shift occurs in the unseen realms. It is more than sound. It is a profound declaration that resonates through eternity. You are not simply agreeing. You are establishing a new direction for your spirit, marking a definite turn in your journey. This resolve spoken from your innermost self aligns your entire being with the grand intention I hold for you. It announces to the universe, my decisions, my energy, my time, my future, all are now set on your course. And to every shadow that seeks to hold you back, you declare, your influence is broken. I will not surrender to doubt or fear. This affirmation, my beloved, opens gateways you did not even perceive were closed. For a long time, you may have felt a sense of waiting and anticipation for something more. This is that moment. The path ahead will now begin to unfold with greater clarity. Not because all obstacles vanish, but because your inner compass has been firmly set. You will sense a lightness, a distinct removal of burdens you may have carried unknowingly. This fresh sense of freedom is the immediate outcome of aligning your will with mine. I understand that the road may still appear uncertain in places, my cherished one. There will be turns you cannot anticipate and moments when your understanding is tested. Yet remember this, the true strength for your journey does not come from knowing every step in advance, but from knowing the one